Hi, welcome to my channel. This channel is about astronomy. I started with a building construction from China. They were building in one day and something a building. So that's why I started. But I want to speak about planet formation. Okay, so that's why for you to understand different question. If to understand exactly this, they were building this 5 years ago, let's say. So the building have 5 years, and the building was built in one day. You understand? So I put for you a second building for you to understand. The Chinese built it in 19 days. So let's say 10 years ago, the same. 10 years ago was built in 19 days. And now you keep this in mind, two different things. How time ago was built in how time? 19 days and 10 years ago. The earth, they say they have 4.6, let's say this is the earth. You see, this is a concrete piece. You pour it, you made it in one day. And then you say that it was built 4.6 billion years ago. So I put for you to understand this, like to think for a second, the earth revolving around the sun. Okay, so if you saw this, the earth revolving around the sun, they are saying that the sun and all the solar system with the planets Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, uh, uh, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, all the planets were built 4.6 billion years ago. So similar, you must ask yourself, 4.6 billion years ago, but how was the speed of the buildings? You understand? So how fast the planets were built and what is the age? There are two different questions. There are two different, entirely different questions. Okay. So if you see, I put for you a second time the Earth revolving around the sun. You see that a day is a day. A day is a full day, like from here to here is day and night. Okay, so you cannot have a day on your full Earth day. You cannot have a day that the Earth was smaller, because this full Earth has a day. So you must now how they are knowing that 4.6 billion years ago the planets were formed? How? And I'm telling you that from the Earth. These ages were given from the Earth, mainly from biology. They wanted to fight with against the Christian Bible. This is the way I made my video. I've told you so. I'm saying like a T science. I have this here, a forest T. I'm not looking straight in the camera. And I want to tell you that the stars are close and they are lying to you. But to prove to you that they were fast to lie, to prove to you they do not have any reasoning, they do not have any equation, they do not have any science, no math, nothing, only words. 4.6 billion years ago the sun was made. But if I'm telling you in how much time, and how they can calculate, if you do not have the Earth, you cannot have 26 hours. So then the process is, I brought to you, so this tea that I'm drinking, okay, soluble tea like this. granules, granulated, okay? So let's suppose that this was around the sun. How can you calculate like this? Let's say these granules moved around the sun, around this rock, like this, okay? So how can you calculate the speed of the connecting this to form a full, how can you, with a day? How you can? You understand? And how they were catching one towards another. If they had a single speed, like two cars, one beyond another, how they will catch if they have the same speed? And if they do not have the same speed, what they accelerated to coagulate them? You understand that they were fast to light. And they are saying that gravity is not attraction. That's why I brought you some flower like this. Imagine this spread in space, like sand, because the earth is made from sand, and like this around the sun. What was the first? The sun, and what was first made? Okay, so this is why I put for you this stuff. I'm not like with flowers on my hands, okay, no problem, but that's why I put for you this. And in my last section, I even though there you cannot see them very good, I put for you some landslides.
Oh my god!
So from YouTube, some landslides of Earth. Okay, these landslides prove to you that the Earth is young, because if the Earth was full form like this 4.6 billion years ago, and you see this were only from 2022 from some YouTube channel, okay, I took them, only landslides made in 2022. Imagine 4 billion years of landslides with rains, and will crush all the mountains till now. This is proving to you that the Earth is young, okay? So they were fighting with the Bible, and in this way they were giving the distances as the stars. In this way they were giving the ages of the plants, the strata on animals, and things like this. And this was the ages that were giving for the planets, because you cannot have the Earth to be 4.6 billion years and then Mars to have 1,000 years, or Venus. So in this way, my friends, were given but the ages of the planets, but they do not have any. They did not put the foot on the Mars planets. They barely touch the moon, okay? They have robots on Curiosity on Mars, okay? And they already know the age of the Mars. And I trained you, your mind, to understand that they are lying. And that the fact that they say 4.6 billion years prior to go on Mars, it's proving to you that they are lying. If you ask them similar, like I've trained to you to understand about the Earth, when was coagulating 4.6 billion years ago from dust, with what day? Mars has 2 days. When a full rotation, it is in 2 days, and has a day and something, 2 years around the sun. Okay, so if you understand, I'm telling you that the solar system was formed in a cloud. You imagine these species in clouds, like you have hailstone in clouds. And this is the way was produced our galaxy. With all the planets were clouds with hydrogen, oxygen, and the rocks were congealing in space. They were attracting through atomical properties like this concrete piece. They were coagulating, and then the cloud was split, would push at the border of our galaxy in the solar system were suspended at once. Because gravity is not attraction and could not coagulate the planets, and even though if you go back at the 4.6 billion years, you cannot have then any a day to calculate how these granules of sand were coagulating to form planets. Okay, goodbye, God bless. This is everything I wanted to tell you about planetary science. I studied a full list. This is the way I feel myself. I'm telling like this science. Like, share, and subscribe. And distribute this. I don't want anything else. I want only for you to watch and distribute this. Okay, God bless. Goodbye.
看看什么？注意啊！哎，注意啊！有车！